When I was 14 years old, I went to the mountains with my scout troop, and we went to a camp called Camp Wolfboro up in the Sierra Nevada mountains. And we had some time to go and just kind of fool around out on the mountains. As we were playing rock tag, there was a face of the mountain where it was very steep. There was a slope. And my buddies were on the top part, I was on the slope. And I thought to myself, hey, I can avoid them and get past to the other side if I run along the slope of this rock. And as I went to run across that, I hit a slick spot. And as I hit that spot, my feet went out from underneath me. And all I could see as I was sliding down this giant rock was the tops of the trees from our campsites. I see an edge, and I'm moving extremely fast right toward it. I can't stop. I went over the edge. There was a feeling as I was flying off the edge of that mountain of being completely out of control. There was nothing I could do. But about 10 feet down, there was a ledge, and it caught me. And it did not feel good to land there. And the feelings that I had were unforgettable. I can still, in my mind's eye, see the tops of those trees, the edge as it's just hurtling toward me, and not being able to do anything about it. That experience, it reminded me of the feeling in 2020 as the world seemingly was collapsing around us between the pandemic, the economy, the social unrest that was going on. In my mind, 2024 was going to be a very difficult year for our country, for communities, for people, for families. It got me thinking, is there something I can do in this situation to bring some semblance of control to my life? The idea of Novilify was born, looking for a good way to express what I wanted or how I wanted us to treat each other. And at the very root of it, it's how do we deal with differences? Because we're all different. And is there a way to effectively do it? The first step in my mind is awareness. And this Novilify is a social awareness brand that will help us, I'm hoping will help us get there. Even if I'm only one person trying all by myself, it could make a difference. We're not perfect. We're not. But we're trying, and I think if I'm trying and I see that you've got a Novilify N on your hat or your shirt, I know you're trying and you're aware that together we can avoid the misery and the mayhem of the past and look to a brighter future.